Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another little unboxing. Again, we're back with Ultravox. Now you may have seen me unbox the new deluxe collector's edition of Quartet that I bought from Chalkies, which was £30, a really good deal. I bought another one from them for about 30. This was 34. So this has arrived a couple of days ago. I just haven't got round to even opening the packet because I've been at work on late shifts. I'm still on lates today, but I've got a little bit of time this morning. So this is the second set that I've ordered from them, and this is the new this year release, I believe, of the deluxe edition of Lament, which has come in a clamshell. Now when I ordered both of these, they both said clamshell box, obviously, but the other one wasn't. That was an LP size box, and this one is in a clamshell box. But yeah, it's arrived today. It's cool. I believe it's got 7 discs and a DVD. Really cool on the chrysalis label. Really cool, nice set, in really good condition, perfect condition. It's got the sticker there. Don't know if you can read that. I can try and read it for you. Let me see if I can find my glasses. So have a look, see if that helps. Okay, Lament Deluxe Edition, 7 CDs, 1 DVD box set with 72 tracks with 44 previously unreleased tracks. So that's pretty cool. So it's got a good number of tracks on it. I do really like Ultravox. There's a couple of box sets of theirs that I'm after. Fortunately, I've missed out on them. They're pretty much out of stock everywhere now and out of print, I think. I wanted the Rage of Eden box set, and I wanted obviously the Vienna album box set, but they're both, I think, now a long time out of print. But who knows, that they might get a re-release at some point. But I very much doubt it, but it'd still be very nice if they did. I also like the Return of Eden, the Return to Eden CD, which was a live concert at the Roundhouse CD. Now I don't need the DVD because I've got the DVD of the concert. I would just like to have got the they did release it as a box set with 2 CDs and a DVD, and then they released them separately as a DVD and a CD. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up the CD. I've only got the DVD. So yeah, that's something else that I'm looking for under my Ultravox collection. Anyway, we're just opening this, taking off the cellophane. So when you take it off, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to try and preserve the sticker if I can. So I do try to keep stickers if they're associated with the release, not the price stickers, but the actual other stickers that sometimes come on, and I sometimes wish they just stuck them on the box, not the cellophane. So there we go. I've now put that sticker in the corner, which describes what's in the box set. So we'll open the box set then. It is a clamshell, so that's pretty cool. And you open it, and it looks like that. So it looks like it starts with a booklet. So let's take all the contents out. The box is a good quality box. Come in. So that's cool. So it starts with a booklet. So let's have a little look at the booklet. This goes through, I think there's a breakdown of the songs in there. Obviously it's not as lavished as the other box set, which had like the tour program, had like a booklet in there and had the discs. This is more of a smaller edition, but still the booklet is a lot thicker. And it looks really, really nice. got some nice sort of photographs of the band and that in there. It's pretty cool. I do like Lament. I think it's a really cool album. It's got like interviews with different band members. Billy Currie. Yeah, very cool. And it goes on about the Movements tour, which I went on. That's the second tour I think I went to see Ultravox on. The first one was on the Monument tour, and this was called the Movement tour, if I remember right. Which I believe the concert I went to is a part of this set. So we'll have a little look when we get to it. So let's have a quick look. So these are the discs. They're all numbered there. So let's start with number 1. Oh, I hate it when they do stuff like this. When they do black on black. You don't think about people that haven't got the best of eyesights. So, okay. So disc 1 is Lament, the album. So that'll be the original album. And there's the disc. I know it's trying to be arty, but it's kind of I just don't like it like that. Disc 2, I have to put the glasses on again. Sorry guys. Disc 2 is Lament, the Stephen Wilson stereo mix, with obviously a couple of B-sides from the singles that were released on the album. Probably the most famous single on the album was Dancing with Tears in My Eyes, was probably their biggest hit off this album. Again, the disc is so similar to the first one. Disc 3 is Lament Extended Remixes. So this is disc 3, and it's got extended remixes of the album. Disc 4 is Lament Single Mixes, B-sides and Rarities. I like the discs, this colour, I don't know if it's cool. I just wish they put the writing in white on the back, just so it's a little bit easier to read it. Oops, sorry guys. Disc 5 is Lament, the 1984 Extended Remixes. So they obviously must have released the album as a extended release edition. A lot of bands do that. Gary Newman's done it, Howard Jones has done it, and people like that. So I think that's quite a popular thing to do. So it's the whole album, I think, in extended mixes, which might be a really good interest in listen to. Obviously, the first one I'll probably listen to will be the Stephen Wilson stereo mix. Disc 6 is the Set Movement Tour, Hammersmith 1984, Part 1. So this is the show I went to at Hammersmith. Not sure if it's the exact night that I went to, but it will, because they've probably done a few nights there. But I know the other set is definitely the night that I went to, so I'm happy with that one. And disc 7 is Set Movement Hammersmith 1984 Part 2. So that's the second part of the concert. So it's the whole show again from Hammersmith. Very cool. And disc 8 will be the DVD audio, which has the original album on DVD audio and the Stephen Wilson mix and the B-sides, I believe. A bit like the other set. So it's set out the same sort of way as the other one, just in a smaller sort of format. Nice set, really cool. I've got to say hats off goes to the other set. I think that looks nicer and like an item of like greatness. And this is really nice, but it's just a little bit yeah, I like it, that one, because it's big and it's just nice. This is a cool set. It's got some great albums on there. See, now this is what I like. Now they've done it all there in white, which is I wish they did on the actual sleeves. I know it's trying to be arty, putting black on black, but it's kind of like a little frustrating to some people that maybe don't have the greatest of eyesight. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. So great to have this album in my collection. I do have the normal regular CD of it, just like Quartet. I do have the regular CD somewhere of that. But to get these as collector's editions are absolutely amazing. So cool. Really happy with this. Like I said, there is a few sets of them I'm after. If any of you see them going around, please let me know. A good price. I've seen the Rage of Eden one going for about £66. That's a little bit out of my range. I'll be looking for something more around the sort of 30-35 range, not the 66. I don't have that sort of money. And I've not seen the Vienna one. I think the Vienna one's like 5 discs and a DVD, and I think the Rage of Eden is 6 discs again and a DVD, but I kind of missed out. The only thing I think is not negative about the sets. The only thing I think is a missed opportunity in these sets is the DVD. I'm just thinking, why? Why have you got DVD audio? I can understand people putting Blu-ray audio in, but the DVD audio is a little bit of a wasted opportunity, because that DVD should not be an audio only disc. It should be footage from that period, that tour, even if it's just like for the official videos plus any TV performances or interviews around that sort of time would be absolutely killer. You know, it'd be really good. I mean, just like the Return to Eden set. Now, when this has the whole show, and it also has the documentary on the sort of making of that tour. But I just missed out again. I miss out on stuff a lot of time, guys. A lot of this stuff comes out, and because I'm just sort of like one person on my own, I don't have excessive money to spend on these sort of things. I have to make decisions, and because obviously I've got to run my house, I try to take care of my lad and do other things, do a few charitable things and things like this, which I do on a monthly basis. I then, obviously, after all that, and after any sort of food or any other things that might need doing to the house or anything like that, I then left with a small sort of budget. So then I'm left with decisions what to do with it. Most of it goes on the lad or the family on Christmases and birthdays and stuff like that, because one seems to tumble after another. I have birthdays in February, then May, then June, then August, and then you got Christmas. It's like, wow. So my budget's limited, so I tend to try and budget myself to certain things and think, well, that's it, that's what I'm buying this month. Like this month I got the 2 Ultravox sets, and I managed to get a few pickups from videos when I went down to Stevenage. So that's my sort of monthly sort of thing. I've got a couple of other films on order, hopefully coming. But there were other things I wanted this month, like Quatermass 2 from the Hammer, but I haven't managed to pick up or anything yet, just because it's on part of my budget. So when I get paid in my next month, that will probably be one of my key things to get, because I've got the first one and I would like to continue my Hammer collection sort of thing, because I've got the 2 they released, so it'd be silly not to sort of try and get those, just that they're so expensive. That one film costs the same amount as these 2 Ultravox box sets together. So that's why it's sort of like, yeah, you can't just do stuff like that. But I'm really happy to got these. That I do have on order, waiting to come. I believe it's out at the end of the month. I pre-ordered it a month or two ago. Is the new Gary Newman Blu-ray CD set. So when that comes out, I'll do a little unboxing of that if you're interested, because a lot of Ultravox fans might like Gary Newman, and Gary Newman fans might like Ultravox, because they sort of came out at the same time. They sort of admire each other, and they've both got some sort of little bit of, some of the sound is quite similar. The long droning synth thing is quite similar, but obviously Ultravox are a bit more upbeat than Gary Newman, and they have a more of a rockier feel because they have more sort of guitars and bass, but not obviously anymore. Gary's more into a sort of heavy industrial kind of sound. So it's great to like both of these bands that are so different but so similar in so many ways. Anyway, that was the unboxing of the new deluxe edition of Lament by Ultravox.